Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Mohamad Iman bin Abdul Malik with material number which is 11800095. So I am the first person that will introduce about the editorial writing in this group. So let we know about what is editorial writing. So editorial writing, this is a section in newspaper or magazines in which the writers or editors share their opinion on ongoing topics. It is believed to be a brief essay on current issues. The writers share their opinion in regards to the publishing house, which is seen as the opinion of the entire publishing house. If an article is written by someone else who belongs to the outsiders, then the disclaimer is shared. So for example, we can see one of the example of the editorial writing, so we can clear about what is editorial writing. We can see that if there is an issue such as a flood in Sri Muda a few months ago, there will usually be articles that discuss about the opinions or pros and cons, so that it can be a thought of for members of the community. It indirectly opens the discourse of thought for society in advancing their intellectuals.
My name is Mohamad Amir Mustaqim bin Hasan. My matric number is 11800083. Today, I will talk about an editorial writing is important because it attractive in nature and thought-provoking and raise question in mind readers. Also, it make any serious and uninteresting topic debatable. And why we as editor need to create awareness to journalism field, because to persuade others like same as way they do and to influence public opinions. Next is the type of editorial writing. From learning type of editorial writing, we can distinguish type, also identify the function of editorial writing like explain, interpret and persuade, praise and critique. Alright, here is 8 type of editorial writing. The first one is informative. That this seek to give information on fact of news story or others fact with minimum explanation. Number 2 is interpretative. That's explain the significance and doesn't agree and criticize on both sides. Number 3 is criticism. That point out good or bad features of problem that's purpose to influence reader. Number 4 is commendation, appreciation or tribute that praise to a person or organization. Number 5 is argumentative that make reader accept writer's stand. Number 6 is entertainment, of course mean to entertain. Number 7 is mood editorial that present a philosophy rather than argument or explanation that focus on subject matters like nature of emotion. And the last one is a special occasion that explain the significance of special day or occasion. Okay, last but not least, the editorial strength come from the fact that it represent a unified voice. Member of the editorial board must agree on the point of view they will express and defend. The idea is to join together as an organization and a journalistic body in order to present readers with a significant thought of perspective. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Hajar Fatimah binti Abdullah. My matric number is 1180088. Today I'm going to present about the difference between news and editorial writing, or as known as opinion. Both of them are in news writing or news article, and news writing is actually a factual or unbiased news that been published by the reporters of the recent news, or which is the reader expected the reporter to publish the objective news. Meanwhile, the opinion or editorial writing is writing by the expert of certain topics, which is also being published in news article. And the reason or the objective of the opinion is to form an opinion towards the readers, which is the readers need something to understand, and the expert explain truthfully about the recent news article and have their own opinion, or what's the opinion from the recent, or from the events recent. Then the readers read them and form their own opinion. So both of them are in published news article. And if you can see in the news published online, there have been several opinion that been categorized as the aspect of some the aspect of, or mainly known as the chief editor writing the opinion. Okay, we're done with the differences between news writing and also editorial writing. So now, how do we persuade others to read our opinion or article? Right. There are 5 ways to persuade others to read our writing, which is identify your readers. First, we need to acknowledge that our readers is very diversified, either be normal person, businesswoman, or a teacher, or any other minister, etc. Alright, cool. Now, after we identify the readers, we need to hook the readers. How? Maybe by the headline or by the lead. We're going to lead like how it affect us. So by those two, we're gonna hook the readers. Next, we use facts on our editorial writing, which is facts mostly the one who acknowledge, or the one who experience and know more on the topics, which is the editor-in-chief. So they have like experience, like many years on those topics, so they have rights to write the topics. But if you are knowledgeable about the topics, you can also write it on the editorial writing. So it can be acknowledged because there have been no bias, but you need to diversify with facts, because it also is our opinions, so we don't want to be nothing to write at all. We need to fill with facts so people had a change of their mind, or add new knowledge based on the topics. Next, we go with to acknowledge other arguments. We started the editor writing by others that write first, and then we going to write based on our thoughts and opinions. So we acknowledge others' arguments and then write what we thought about it, because there's no rights or wrong. There should be like improvement, ways to settle, or how we going to do this to improve it. So there's no rights or wrong. And then next, our number 5 is that we rebut the other arguments. We rebut with that I said before. How are we going to achieve, how are we going to overcome this based on our thoughts and opinions lah. So that's why it's called editorial writing or opinion. So we need to show that we are knowledgeable about that, and we have ways to overcome it, not just zero speaking only. We need to go with action and elaborate on that. So next, lastly, we must end with a single thought. We go with conclusion that end with a single thought that say, yeah, I agree with the writer, or I agree with the topics. I agree that we need something to overcome, or something to finish, to settle the solution, to settle the problem itself. So that's how we influence readers based on our editorial writing. So I think people need to be knowledgeable about something, so they know that no all things are right or wrong, but they have should be like overcome problem solution, all those things that need to do with action. So that's all from me, from our group, Amir, Mustaqim, Amreel, Iman, and also Siti, Hajar, Fatimah. Thank you for today for listening for us. Bye bye.